Okay, very good. See you all
Take
soon.
care, Roy.
May 2nd of January, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura.
If Dalid, we're in the Ramah. You see the Ramah in Sif Dalid, the Mechaber there. We did the Mechaber, and
Okay, so Dalit, yeah, Haga. Okay, so Mishnah, 1 second. Berura, Kufnun Chet, and we're in Dalit. Okay, the Haga. Okay, so it says, let's see, V'afilu Eino Mitabel Rak Rosh Hayarak O Hapri Afilu Hachi Yitol V'lo Bracha. Okay, so what, even if one doesn't, I don't know, sort of dip the tip of the Iraqi.
Rosh means the end, even like the end. Rosh means the end. And
Oh,
yeah,
the end in this
right. Even if
case.
let's say you have a carrot, you have
Uh-huh.
a 6-inch carrot. Big carrots. You can even get an 8. You could get a foot long carrot too if you have
Yeah,
cedar.
that's
You get a big carrot. I mean, the giants. So
I've seen 2 feet long carrots when I used to work on the kibbutz,
yeah,
You never know what you're going to see. They go to
yeah,
the animals though, not to
yeah,
people.
probably, yeah. So
Okay.
so even if you're holding it, at the end, and you're dipping the other end in your vinegar and your salt water, wherever it might be, still you're gonna have to wash your hands, even though the end of the carrot that you're holding is dry. It's only the other end which is wet. Right? Nevertheless, you have to wash your hands.
Okay, so never. Okay. You must wash hands. Okay. Even if and wow.
I feel ain't a table ella rosha yerek, even if he's only dipping the end of the vegetable or or the fruit. Feel hockey, nevertheless, yitul below bracha. Nevertheless, he still washes without a bracha. And that brings us to Sifkat and Yud Chaf Aleph in the Mishnah Berurah.
Okay, so without bracha. Okay, so the Mishnah Berura. Let's see where that is. You said Kaf Aleph?
That's right.
Okay. So Afilu Hachi Yitol, okay. The Chayshinan Shema Yitbolanu or Yitbolenu Kulo.
Why? Why do you have to wash? Because Shema Yitblenakula. We're worried, we're concerned that maybe you come to dip the whole thing. You might immerse the whole of the carrot in our illustrational case. It might dip the whole thing, so therefore wash nevertheless, even though you're only eating part of the end that's dry. Or you're only holding the part of it's dry.
Uh-huh. Okay, very good.
Okay. Yeah, that brings us to Sif Hay.
Okay, Sif Hay. Hanotel Yadav Lepeirot Hareze Migase Haruach.
Right. A person washes his hands for Paris. He is of those who are prideful. He's a show off.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay. Let's see. So we have a Haggah here too now. Let's see. It says, Vidavka she notlan b'Torah chiyuv aval im notlan mishum nikiyot. Oh, I thought okay. Shelo hayu yadav nikiyot mutar.
This is specifically when he's washing B'Torah Chiyuv. We're going to see what there's going to, Mishna was going to explain to us. That's he's doing it because of a obligation. Im noto mishum nekiyos. If he's washing his hands because he needs to have clean hands to eat.
Ah,
Shelo yadav nakois mutar. But if he's washing his hands because his hands are not clean, that's mutar. Let's stop here because there's a lengthy there's more lengthful things to discuss in the Mishna Berura, but let's stop here and see the Mishna Berura up till now. That'll take us to the Mishna Berura in Chaf
bet.
Chaf Beit.
I think looks like a hay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it says, let's see, Arezeh Migasei Haruach. Okay, Shemar'eh Biatzmo Shehu Medakdek B'mitzvot. Okay, B'ma She'ein Tzarik. Oh, that's just what you said. Okay. So that he's Mikdakdek, particular, I guess, of the mitzvot, but he doesn't need to be. Okay, the Medina lo tiknu klal netila yadayim lepeirot. What the Medina? What according to the law? I don't know.
Right, that according to the law, lo tiknu klal netilas yadayim leperos. And according to law, there was no decree to wash for payers.
Ah, okay. Ukamo shekatavnu b'saif katan bet. Okay, so he goes in there. Ayin sham, look there. Vidah de asur b'torat chiyuv hu afilu im lo yivarech al netila zo. So let's see, come on. As it's written, oh no, we saw that. Okay.
Right, and you telling you should know that what is also that when he's doing B'Torah's Chiyuv, right, that's even if he's not going to make a bracha.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Okay. Kevan shenotlan mishum mitzvat netila.
Right. So when is it? I mean, you're supposed to wash your hands for fruits, vegetables, meats that are wet with this 7 mashke beverages, but you're not supposed to do it because of a chiyuv. You're supposed to do it because this is the minhag to do it, but not because it's an absolute obligation.
Oh.
I don't understand that. I would think because it's a chiyuv is more important reason.
Excuse me, let me hear that again, please, Lou.
I would think if you have two reasons before you, one is that it's a chiyuv to do something, and the other is that it's a custom, that the chiyuv is more important.
Right, but there is no chiyuv. There is no chiyuv to wash, right, for fruits. Right? That's what the Mishnah Berura said. He said to take a look back what he said, right? He says, Kamosha Kazav Sifkat and base. And you have to understand what we're talking about. Sifkat and base going all the way back. You look at the Mechaber says in the beginning, Kishibo la'ochel pas mevorach and lava motzi yitol yadav afila any there. So when a person's going to come to eat bread that he makes a bracha of hamotzi on, you wash your hands. So look at the Mr. Bruin said in Sifkat and base la'ochel pas la'fuki al peris. That's coming to exclude from peris, right? Meaning the only time you're going to be washing your hands, right, is if you're going to be eating pasta, you make hamotzi on.
Mm.
So why does it say that it's a chiyuv?
Where? In which case you're referring to here?
Under cotton cuff base.
Okay.
It says, well, it says it's a mitzvah. I can't find where it says, oh, here, piyuv. V'da dama de asur b'toras piyuv. Who? Maybe I'm misunderstanding. I thought it said saying that it's a chiyuv to wash.
So there's a little bit, you need to understand one thing here. I want to see if it's explained in detail over here. Again, it's only when, right, these fruits or vegetables are wet from one of the 7 mashkim, the beverages, right?
Right.
But if they're dry, see here it says nokol yad of the perus. How is it? These are perus which are not wet. So there's no chiyuv over here.
Uh-huh.
Just it's the mechaber is not
Mm.
Right. See, what the Machaber is writing about, he's writing when there's no moisture on these payros, right? So then there's no chiyuv, there's no mitzvah to do it at that point.
Uh-huh.
It's not. It's not. It's pretty clear in the Mechaber. If you just read the Mechaber says anoto yad of the payros, right? So that those are payros without any water on them, any liquid on, any moisture on them.
Right. Well, in that case, he's not obligated to do it, and therefore it's.
No obligation, unless, but if he's washing, if his hands are dirty, and he's just washing to cleanse them, so that's okay. There's no problem with that. But here he's washing for he has a dry apple, his hands are dry, and he's going to go ahead and wash as if he's doing it for payros that would be wet. So that's not proper to do.
But if he did have a chiyuv, then he should do it for that reason, correct?
Uh, I what kind of chiyuv? What do you mean by chiyuv?
Let's say it's wet.
Oh, so that's gonna be sif dalit. Sif dalit is when you're eating, right? That's im okol davar shetoivel be'echad mishiva mashkin, right? Then he has to wash his hands. But if he's simply washing his hands for fruits, right? Then there's no obligation at all.
Okay.
Okay, let's continue on.
Oh, I lost my place. Okay. We're in the Mishna Berura.
Right.
Okay, hold a minute. On hay. Should have it from PC quotes. Dagmis of Zman she'ein tzarich. Oh, okay. So we did the Medina lo tignu klal netilat yadayim lepeirot. Okay, ukamoshe katabnu. Okay, but okay, we did that. Ayin sham vidad demad asir b'torah chiyuv hu afilu im lo yivarech al netila zo kevan shenot lan mishum mitzvat netila. Okay. So what's
But that demand also b'torah skiv. That's which is also b'torah skiv, right? So chav gimel, right? The shlo hayad of
Nikiot. Okay. Ayin bachronim shehiskimu de'afilu imeino yodea lahem shum lichluch. Okay, vituma. Okay. Rak sherotze lehachmir al atzmo lito yadayim mishum kavod bracha. Wow.
Right, in this case, they're talking about that the Achronims agree that even if he doesn't know that there's any dirt or tuma on his hands, but he simply wants to be machmir on himself to wash his hands because of covered bracha. He wants to make sure he's making the bracha with hands that are properly cleaned for making the bracha. Mutter, that's also mutter. Who knock it the had the naked Ramah, that which the Ramah mentioned, lo hayad of Nikias. What does the Ramah mean that he's picking a case that he doesn't that his hands are not clean, Lishmina to teach us if you even in this case. When his hands are not clean, he definitely has to wash his hands with the bracha. He shouldn't wash in the way of doing it as it is a chiyuv. Kedin rak derech rechitza ba'alma. You shouldn't wash his hands, meaning if you're just wanting to wash your hands, right, you shouldn't take the cup and fill it up and do it, twice on one hand, twice on the other hand. You shouldn't do it that way. If you want to wash your hands because you want to make sure that your hands are clean for making the bracha, or if you simply want to wash your hands to have clean hands to eat with, just rinse some water over your hands, take some soap, wash your hands like regular, and that's it. Don't use a cup, don't use all the stuff and don't try and do it in the way that you're doing it in the way that you normally do for bread and hamotzi. That you shouldn't do.
Okay. Very good. Okay.
Okay, I guess we'll stop here. We have to finish the Machaber tomorrow.
Okay, very good.
Okay, very good.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. See you all tomorrow.
Okay. Have a
Very
good
good.
day.
We're gonna try to learn this afternoon.
I think Rabbi, I didn't hear. Say that again, Lou.
I don't know when the shiva ends.
I think it should
I
be
think
over by now. No.
Yeah, Lou, Rabbi Moore said he's starting today.
Oh, great. Okay, thank you.
Okay, very good. All right, we'll see you tomorrow then.
Okay.
Take care.
Shalom, bye. Very good. Have a good day.
Yom Tov.
Thank you too. Shalom.